Fraud alert! Fraud alert! Fraud alert! Current Telangana High Court sitting judge Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy was originally born on 21st March 1969 in Palakunda, Srikakulam district, Andhra Pradesh. She faked her date of birth as 21st March 1970 and joined as district judge on 2nd November 2008. She did her law degree from NBM Law College with the same fake date of birth. Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy, even during her law course, despite knowing the truth that she has to safeguard the Indian constitution and law and justice in the country, did not take any steps to correct her fake date of birth 21st March 1970. In 1994, she started her law practice in the then High Court of Andhra Pradesh. Finally, she became district judge on 2nd November 2008 after prolonged legal battle still Supreme Court. You can see her original date of birth on the right side pic. Wow, miracle! If Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy's date of birth was 21st March 1970, then her brother Nambala Vamsi Krishna Lila Priya Chakravarthy, also known as Nambala Vidyaranya Chakravarthy, was born on 7th April 1970. Their mother Nambala Mahalakshmi, giving birth to 2 kids within the gap of 17 days in the same year, is considered the greatest wonders of the world. This greatest puzzle is also beyond the comprehension of science. Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy, even though she has the government-issued date of birth certificate at her disposal in 1990 at the time of joining NBM Law College and also at the time of assuming the office of judge in 2008, she willfully and deliberately suppressed this fact and submitted fake date of birth by fraud means to gain benefit over other judges in terms of promotion as a Supreme Court judge just before the end of her service. Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy's original date of birth, which is 21st March 1969, was registered just 5 days after she was born, that is 26th March 1969. Suppressing original date of birth, fabricating fake date of birth, itself substantiates to the truth that her criminal mind is much dangerous than an ordinary criminal. The sanctity and sacredness of Indian judiciary is defiled by such persons. People of India demand stern legal action against Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy. The people of India also demand the authorities of NBM Law College and Andhra University to cancel her law degree as it is acquired by fraud means by submitting fake date of birth. Entertaining such fraud leaves an indelible black mark on the credibility of such institutions. This will be a lesson to the future candidates who are aspiring to get law degree through fake date of birth. In the right side pic, all the 3 judges are appointed on the same date. Justice Smt Gunnu Anupama date of birth April 4, 1969. Justice Mumaneni Sudhir Kumar date of birth 20th May 1969. Both are younger than Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy and will retire in 2031. If Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy would have joined with original date of birth 21st March 1969, she should retire before the above 2 judges on 20th March 2031. With fake date of birth 21st March 1970, she gained 1 year extra service and will retire in 2032. Along with Justice Srimati Surapalli Nanda and Justice Mumaneni Sudhir Kumar, the right side pic shows 31 judges in 10 high courts will retire in 2031 or younger than Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy's original date of birth 21st March 1969 and are victims of her fake date of birth. Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy with her fake date of birth will retire on 20th March 2032. A person who lacks an iota of integrity, usurping to power by fraud means, brought utmost shame to Indian judiciary. The moment Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy assumed office as judge by fraud means with fake date of birth, that is 21st March 1970, the prestigious image of Indian judiciary, which runs in the largest democracy of the world, is in shambles for the first time. The credibility, honor, dignity the Indian judiciary earned till now must be restored by removing Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy from the office of judge instantly. Till now, all date of birth court cases regarding age, where petitioners filed to change their age later than the date of birth submitted at the time of joining in the service so that they can retire 1 or 2 years later, all such cases are dismissed by the courts. Since 1994, as a High Court lawyer, Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy, before assuming the office of judge in 2008, understood this loophole and submitted her fake date of birth by fraud means. Below were some last court cases for reference petitioned to reduce the date of birth 1 or 2 years from the date of birth submitted at the time of their appointment. The State of Maharashtra versus Dindiyo Sudham Wagmare, 1st December 2004, Union of India versus Harnam Singh, 9th February 1993, Bond Standard Company Limited versus Sri Denabandhu Majumdar, 21st April 1995. Punjab and Haryana High Court versus Meghraj Garg, 20th May 2010. Recently, Telangana High Court former Justice Shivashankar Rao, when joined as judge, he submitted his date of birth as April 10th, 1957. Hence, his retirement date was April 9th, 2019. His case was dismissed by Supreme Court, stating to change date of birth from April 10th, 1957 to March 29th, 1959. If he had won, he would have gained 2 more years of service, and who knows, he would have become Supreme Court judge too. Based on the precedents set by age reduction court cases, Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy construed, in future, if someone files a case against her fake date of birth 21st March 1970, oh come on, when cases relating to age reduction are dismissed, my case to increase my age based on original date of birth 21st March 1969 will also be dismissed. That's what all criminal minds do, right? Gamble with the system. With 14 years of experience as High Court lawyer, Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy clearly understood such ambiguity in the law, hence submitted the fabricated date of birth, thinking at any point of time if the truth comes to light, she can easily get away with law, as all cases relating to date of birth are dismissed by the courts. In this way, she can gain 1 year extra service, by which she can become Supreme Court judge and gain advantage over other fellow judges who are younger than her age. This kind of pre-planned malefic malpractice, especially from a judge, is unpardonable. The judiciary's fundamental decorum and most venerated and revered impression in the hearts of the people of India today is shattered because of Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy. This error is neither inadvertent nor ignorance or oversight, an absolute, willful, deliberate, intentional suppression of the truth to exploit all the loopholes in all date of birth related cases in regard to reducing their age to gain extension of service were dismissed in all top courts in India. With fake date of birth 2nd March 1970, Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy has reduced 1 year of her age and concealed the truth with ulterior motives, which is a blatant, unforgivable action, especially on part of a judge. Now, the Telangana state government, the parliament, the judiciary and the people of India should take this fraud committed by Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy very seriously and take appropriate legal action and remove her from the office and order her to pay the taxpayers' money back to the government of India that was paid to her in any form from the date 2nd November 2008 she assumed office as district judge. No one is above the law. A judge is not an exception. The same applies to Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy. The evidence of her fake date of birth as shown in Telangana State High Court website and her original date of birth in the pic is a clear-cut, open and shut case. She must be booked under right sections, removed as judge, and a trial process should start right away as per public demand. The foundations and values given by Mahatma Gandhi and Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, such as trust, faith, integrity, honesty, equality, which are synonymous with India's judiciary, will be restored only by removing Gunnu Anupama Chakravarthy from the office of judge and giving her appropriate punishment as per the law of the country for submitting fake date of birth by fraud means. Jai Hind! Bharat Mata ki Jai! Mera Bharat Mahan hai!